Pike push-ups is where your handstand push-up journey starts. This is a lower level skill that's a little bit more accessible, so we can get a lot more volume that can help us build the musculature and also the strength to perform the handstand push-up. So how we're going to do this, we'll show you the side first, then we'll show you the front on as well. A couple of little details here. So to set this up, we're going to have our hands in handstand width, whatever that means for you. And then we're going to start by simply lifting the hips up high. Now, if you're super flexible and got long hamstrings, your legs will be able to be straight. If you're like myself or Tim here, we might have to bend the knees a little bit so that there's not too much strain on the low back. But either way, hips are high. Then we want to look to where we want to go. And we're simply going to bend the elbows, shift the weight forward, and slowly come down, touching the floor, pressing back up. Nice. Tim, on this next one, let's just come down and pause at the bottom if we can. And pause and hold here. We'll notice the forearms are vertical, the head is in front of the hands. Nice, and rest. So that's really important for the handstand push-up, because when you actually do it freestanding, you're going to go from this straight line, you're going to come down at an angle, light touch, and press back up. We need to do that to counteract the center of mass as we lower. This is also the way that we want to press to make sure our shoulders and triceps stay healthy and injury-free as well. So in that same breath, let's look at what the elbows look like from the front. So Tim, if you face the front, please. We'll have hands in the same position, hips up nice and high. And where we want to see the elbows go, if you just do a few reps, is the elbows going kind of back like this as you go up and down, yeah? Let's see another one, boom, elbows tucked in, good. What we don't want to see is the elbows flaring out if you just do this, bang, good, nice, and rest. We don't want to get comfortable pressing with that. I mean, it's possible and you can condition yourself to do it and it's going to be fine, probably, but at the same time, you're going into a heavily internally rotated position. If you've got something going on with the shoulders, you are exposing yourself to a little bit more injury potentially. So just be mindful the elbows are going back and that you're going from this position into this position. So say that that is just way too hard. Tim's been training this for a while, so he's super strong, right? So if you can't push back up while keeping the hips up, then what we're going to do is negatives. And you can break the negatives down by reducing the range as well and making it a little bit easier. So let's see what this looks like. So say you can go down, but you can't press back up, right? All you're going to do is work the negative portion, so just the down. Let's see it. The setup is exactly the same. Hands on the floor, hips come up. Nice. And then from here, all we would be doing, bending at the elbows, slowly making our way to the floor. When the head touches, knees come down and we reset. Say that even that is too much, no problem. We just bring the ground closer up to you. So hands in the same position. And we know that the head is going to land in front of the hands, right? So we can place some blocks there. And now what Tim's going to do is aim for those blocks. So keeping the hips up nice and high, we're going to shift the weight forward, gently come down to the blocks, and then bend the knees and come down. Nice. And of course, as we're working negatives, we want to go as slow as possible, always resisting gravity. So in real time, it might be a bit slower than that. Let's show them 5 seconds. This is going to be savage on the shoulders. Let's try. Hips up high. Nice. From here, bend the elbows. Let the elbows go back. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, and knees down. And that is your negative. And then over time, all you would do is move the blocks away until you can do that on the floor. Once you get really strong with that, you'll be able to push up a few times. Then maybe we need to look at cluster sets or something like this. But a pike push-up is going to be your staple in your handstand push-up journey from all the way from beginner all the way to super advanced, because lower level skill, less strength required, you can build the volume. Thanks, Tim. Crushed it. Boom.